Okay, good day everyone. This is Emmanuel from Up20, and this is episode 2 of our web design course. In this episode, or in the previous episode, we talked about what web design is, we talked about CMS, and we talked about the tools you'll be needing as a web designer. And then under those tools, we talked about your web hosting, we talked about your domain name. And I told you on this episode, I'm going to be showing you how you can get your domain name, how you can get your hosting, and how you can set them up, how you can point the two of them together and then make it ready for web design. And that is what we are going to be doing today. Alright, so if you have not watched the previous course, go back and watch that. So I actually explained what a domain name is. I said it's an address to your host, and I don't want to start giving you definition like domain name can be defined as. I think that's not needed here. Now, we are interested in making money. We are not interested in knowing definitions and cramming stuffs. All right. So just know that your domain name is an address to your host or to your website. It's just an address to your website. It's only when you enter your domain name that's when you're going to be seeing the contents you have arranged on your website. So today we are going to be looking at how we can get our domain name, and one of the places you can get domain name in Nigeria is Hugohost, and then another one is Namecheap. I already have accounts with these companies, but let me just show you how it works. Okay, I am not going to be buying any new domain name now. That is because I'm actually not going to be needing that. I have one already. I have plenty already. So, and those ones are the ones I'm going to be using for the course. So I don't think I'm going to buy a new one, but I'm going to show you how you can register yours. That if you need it. So Hugohost is one of the good company, a cheap company. They sell domains in cheap prices. So for instance, let's say you have this client, and this client, the name of his company is, okay, this client needs a website for his company. I don't know what the company does, and you too don't know what the company does. This person just reached out to you and say, hey, I need a website. So the first question you should ask is, what is your domain name, or what is your company name? So the person says, for instance, says it's My Village People. That is the person's domain name. Now what you are going to use, that is the person's company name, sorry. So, and you're not going to ask him if he needs a .com, .ng, .org, .biz. So these are the questions. This is the first question you should ask your client. So, and now the person says, normally everybody will say I need .com. So now the name of the person's company is My Village People. So now the domain name should be myvillagepeople.com. So for instance, if we enter myvillagepeople.com and search it here, so this Hugohost will tell us whether it is available or whether it has been taken. If it has been taken, you will know from here. So I think it's still loading. Let's just wait till what? Let's go to the okay. myvillagepeople.com is unavailable. So people don't even take My Village People. Okay, so let's use another instance for let's say onekiss.com, for instance. I know nobody is expecting that one. Onekiss.com. Oh, onekiss.com is available, and it's available at 9,900. So if you buy this, if you add this to cart, you follow their payment method and pay, this particular domain name belongs to you. It now becomes your own. Nobody is going to drag it with you, and when another person searches this domain name, it will tell them that it's unavailable. Right? So this is where you can get your domain name. So you can add this to cart, or there are, for instance, if I want to buy .com.ng, I know you've heard things like that. There's like my business name is Up20. Up20 is not just .com, it is .com.ng. So .com.ngs are always cheaper. So it depends on what you want to use it for. If you are not just limiting the website to only Nigerians, there's no need adding ng. If it's just a Nigerian based company, then you can add ng just to show that it is for Nigerians. And then if it is for UK, you can add .co, uk.co. If it's for US, you can add .us and stuff. So that's how it is. So onekeys.com.ng, I think the price is going to be lesser. Okay, see, onekeys.com.ng is available at 1,200 naira. Alright, so this is a Nigerian based company where you can get your domain name. So if we add this to cart, for instance, we are just going to pass through that process of okay, view my cart. It is very simple. If you are used to buying things online, it's easy. You can just follow the prompts on your screen and then make the payment and buy. Okay, so this is it. This is the domain name, and then you are now going to create an account. I don't have any account with them, so but I think I've bought. Yes, I should have an account with them, right? I have an account with them. Okay, let me try logging in instead of. But to buy this, you just need to fill in these informations: your name, your last name, your email address, your phone number, your company address. It's optional. Just fill in this, and then okay, these are their payment methods, and this Nigerian based. It is very easy. You can use bank transfer with Paystack. You can still use it with Flutterwave. You can use USSD. So it is easy. Once you are done filling this stuff, you come here and then click checkout, and they will charge you, and the domain name becomes yours. So that is for Google Host. Is Nigerian based. It is easy to make payment. Then another one I like again, which is not Nigerian, is Namecheap. Namecheap. I want to just log into my account. Okay. Do I still remember my password? Okay, so now this is how your dashboard is going to look like on your system. Okay, domain list. Have I got domain with these people? I think I should. Yes, I should. Sorry, still who is taking it to Sipan? Are you okay? Sorry. These guys are stupid. Okay, enter my this thing again. I have to off my fan because I'm recording this, but it's okay. It's okay. So my domain list. These are the sorry, it's still loading. Okay, these are the domains I've registered. Few have expired. Okay, this one is on gratisdiamondschool.com. This is then healthy sweep is still active. This one is my masturbation. This one is expired. Then this one is still there. This one is still on. It's still active. So I have 1, 2 active. Then this one is about to die. They're just giving me grace. You see, expiring date is October 10th, and today's date is I don't know if my phone is not close here. Sorry. So this has expired. So I can click here to renew. So this is how, if you buy any domain with any company, this is where you're going to see it. This is for Namecheap though. The interfaces look different depending on the company. So then my hosting list, I think I have like 2 hosting accounts, right? I'm not sure. Okay, yes, I have 2 hosting accounts. healthysweep.com and swaz.ng. So this is how this is the two hosting accounts I have. So basically, to get domain name, let's go back to there. Now if you want to use Namecheap, it's still the same way you use Google Host, the same way, just that their payment method is different, because this one is a US based company and then Google Host is a Nigerian based company. So it is easier to make payments with Nigerian companies. So for instance, if a domain name has been registered anywhere with any company, it's registered. You can't, like the way I search myvillagepeople.com here and it's unavailable. So if I come here and search myvillagepeople.com, to search this, it will still be unavailable. Why? Because it has been taken. So they can only suggest for you whether you want .com, .org of the same My Village People. It's not .com again. It's now myvillagepeople.org. So you see, they are giving me suggestions. myvillagepeople.casa, myvillagepeople.villas, myvillagepeople.net. So these are the ones that are available. Though it's still loading, it's supposed to show me taken here. Sorry. Okay, you see, registered in 2019. Wow, who is this? Okay, this person is actually selling this domain, but he bought this domain and wants to sell it back again. Okay, that's domain marketing. That's different. So My Village People, since it is taken in this Google Host, it is still taken here. So once you register your domain name with any company, it is registered. There's no other company that can still sell that same domain name. So to get a domain name is very easy. Just type in the domain name and then they will show you whether it's available or not. Then if it's available, you make payment and it belongs to you. So the first question you should ask your client is, what is your domain name? Then if you find out the domain name, you check whether that domain name is available. Check the price, because some names differ in price. Just like if your client wants this myvillagepeople.com, you can make offer to this person and this person might tell you it is $600. And now normally we do buy domain names 500. Okay, see, myvillagepeople.villas is $43.98, but myvillagepeople.casa is 5.98 per year. It's still, they are not the same. Alright, so you should ask your client, know what their domain name is, check the price, so that when you are charging them, you know how to charge them. Alright, so if, let's say for instance, your client chooses myvillagepeople.casa and here it is 5.98 per year, so you can charge the client $25 depending on your worth. You know how to charge but at least this is where you start making money from here first, from this domain name, and this money keeps growing. It keeps, because every year he or she will make this payment, $5.98. So this $5.98 and what you told them is $25 or $30. So at the end of the day, you just pay this $5.98 and then the remaining dollars belongs to you. So from buying domain name, you have started making money already, right? So this is for domain name. Now let's say we want to get a hosting. There's another people I like, Bluehost. Them, they will give you free domain name, but their host is a bit expensive. So that's, but your domain name is free. Whatever domain name, so far they have not taken the domain name, they will give it for you free of charge. But they are giving it to you free of charge so that you, in return, you buy their hosting plan. So let's still check Bluehost. Okay, get started. Oh, my network is poor. I'm so sorry about that. And Diva is not around today. You are not hearing that sound. She went to do her immunization, so she'll be back soon. Okay, so let's say for instance we want to take this basic plan. This is a hosting plan. This is a hosting plan. See, longest running WordPress recommended host. Okay, so WordPress as a company recommended them, like they are good in terms of hosting. So let's say we want to choose this. For instance, at the end of this video I will leave the link to these companies in the description, so it will be easier for you to get, so you don't need to start typing Bluehost, and I'll just leave the link to this page on the description of this video. So now this is it. So next we will set up your domain. So your domain will be your website address. Just like I said, you create a new domain, use one you already own or make one later. Okay, so this is it. If you already have a domain, like you just want to buy their host, you place your domain here. Then if you don't have a domain, you create a new one here. So now we want to use onekeys.com. so this is where you select your extension, whether it's .com, .net, .info, they are all here. .co.uk, all of them is here. So but for this tutorial we are using .com. So not like we are buying it, but I just want to show you the steps on how to get them. So this is onekeys.com, the result. They want to check whether it is available or not. Still loading, still loading. Okay, it's available. Alright, so they are giving it to you free of charge. So you now have to create account. I don't have account with Bluehost, so you now have to create your first name or whatever, your last name, your business name. Then after filling the information, you see package 12 months, $2.95 per month. So the 12 months, that the hosting price now is $35. You see, so primary domain name registrar is free. So your domain name is free, alright, with these people. So you can just buy with them. So at the end of the day, you pay with your card. If you have a Visa card, if you have a MasterCard, you can make payment, and then the hosts and the domain name now belongs to you. Them, they are selling everything together. You don't need to buy hosts differently, now buy domain name differently. So that is for Bluehost. That is for Bluehost. Then here, if it's for Namecheap, let's check Namecheap's hosting. So shared hosting, let's use shared hosting. Shared hosting, I think that's the most common hosting if you want to register for any company. So you now compare and contrast whether you are going to use Bluehost, Namecheap, or Hugohost. They have not shown you. So Hugohost, Namecheap, theirs is 2.18 per month. So 2.18 per month times 12 months in a year, that's around 20 something, 26. But then if you now add your what is it called, your domain name price, let's say $5 on average. So if you add $5 to that, is almost that same $35 dollars. So it is just like the same thing. It's almost the same thing. So that is the way it is. So you can decide to buy from these people. It's 2.18 per month. So at the end of the year, okay, you see it's not even up to $30. It's 25.88 per year. See it here, share those things, Stella, 25.88 per year. So if you now add your domain name price here, okay, for instance, there's no domain linked to this place. So let's, here he said number 2, domain name connection. Now this is where you're going to connect your domain name to the host you want to buy now. Now you can use new domain name or use existing domain name. So new domain name, you search the domain name here. So search domain name. Let's say we are using onekeys.com. Onekeys.com is available at 9.58 per year. So if you connect this to this host, they will now change this price. They will calculate the price and tell you. So now you are paying $35.64. But here at Bluehost, here at Bluehost, you are paying 35.40, so it's almost the same thing. Though Bluehost is cheaper, way cheaper. That's because of um, maybe they are in a promo or something. So 35.64, and here is 35.40 per month. So it's still the same thing. So now I have linked this to this. I have linked this domain name to this now. So what I need to do now is to add to cart. Add to cart. Okay, subtotal is 50. What made it? Okay, I had something on my cart before and I added this one. That's why it's up to this 50. Normally it's supposed to be 36, 35.6 something. Yes. So you just fill in the select your payment method and then confirm your order, and that is just it. Just the normal way you buy things online. That's the way you buy this. But if you have any problem, or you feel you don't want to start going through this stress, just contact me. I'll help you buy whatever thing you want to buy, whichever domain name or whichever hosting. I'll help you to buy, connect it together. But it is for your own good that you know how to do it yourself. So you don't need, because sometimes I might not even have the time to answer you. But I will always be there. No stress, no fear. I will always be there. So that is how to get your domain name and how to connect it to your host. I think that is. So I don't really want to start doing buying another new one to show you how it is done. So but once you have placed this order, they are going to send you a mail. So that mail will contain your passwords, your even directions on how to point to your name server, and everything will be there. So let me check if I could see my mail, the mail I used to buy for SOAS. I don't know if it is still there though. So let me check. Sorry. So I will show you how it looks. Okay. Oh. Okay. I did not discount. I don't know if I can still see that, but let me just check. Hey, overload now. I don't want this episode to be too long. So after, if I find this mail, I'll just show you how the mail they are going to send is going to look like and how you are going to follow it. So and after that, we are going to end this episode. Then on the next episode, we are entering the web design proper. That is where the real game starts. It's super easy. It is not hard. Let me just search Namecheap. Okay, will expire 15 days. No. Okay, these are the messages they send me. Will expire. Hey, expire. Funny enough, I've not been seeing these mails. Should I just see SOAS? Oh, how will I get this SOAS? Oh, is it other summary? Okay, let me just open this and see the way. Maybe it's this one. Sorry for the poor network. I'm so sorry. Okay, this one is just the summary of the order. It's not payment source, funds, initial charge. Okay, this charged me 25 point something dollars. No, this is not what I'm looking for. This is just the. No, this is not what I'm looking for. But this is a mail from them, sha. This is just like a receipt for swaps. Cheap. This was details. I think it should be product details. Let me just details. It's not showing me that. Oh, I really need to show you this so you see how it looks when you buy this. Products. No. Oh, this was order. How would I find this order? Okay, oh, I would have. Okay, see what will happen. I will just search it later, then I will take a screenshot and show you. I will just look for a way to show you how it looks. Alright, let's not make this episode too long. Let's not make it too long. So that is how you get your domain name on. Okay, what I'm going to do is on the next episode, before I start the next episode, I'm going to show you how it looks like. The other details. You see your cPanel login, you see your webmail login. I'm going to show you all those things and then show you how it is done. That's is still in that mail that they will show you your name server, and then I will still show you how to link your name server and all that. So, but that will, because I didn't see the mail, I will check for it later, and then I will show you first thing before the next episode. Alright, so for now, I think you have seen how to get your domain name and how to get your host. If you have any question, ask me on the comment section. Yes, just ask me in the comment section. I will address any of your questions, and if you have difficulties, reach out to me anytime. I will answer you. Alright, so I remain Emmanuel from Up 20. Bye.